Well, I'm glad that we could all be here. And this is great because we'll be able to introduce ourselves and just talk a little bit more about our team, talk more about the opportunity, talk more about how we do what we do, why we do what we do, and why now is a good time to enroll and start a coaching business. So we all plan on talking briefly so that we just give you a little dose of what we all want to say and then leave it open for questions and also leave it open for curiosity so that we can have more conversation later on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so that you can follow along a little bit. And it always takes me a second to figure it out, even though I should be a professional at this by now, right? You would think. Okay. Let's move us. Okay, everybody sees that, right? And let's do that. Okay. Hello again. Let's talk a little bit about our team. And we are the Fit Rig. We were established back in 2014. And that is actually when I became a coach in August of 2014. So it's been a little bit over 6 years. And I started coaching after about a year of using the products. I used Shakeology for about a year. I dabbled in some of the DVDs. That was a DVD era. I joined a few challenge groups with my coach, who I actually didn't know. She was someone that I had found through her blog on Google. And I just started to get a taste for the community. And for that entire year, I spent time focusing on myself, just really loving the challenge groups. Of course, she invited me to join the coaching business. And I was hung up on fear of failure, maybe fear of not knowing what all I needed to know. I was scared of being a business owner because I wasn't sure what that was all about. And really, I had all of the typical fears that every single person on the team probably had at one point when they were considering joining. So if that's something that you relate to, some kind of fear of actually doing this thing, you're in the right spot because we have all been there. But after about a year, I did say yes. And my coach just helped me with the basics. And that is exactly what we do. And we'll talk about it more a little bit. But we are part of a top 10 organization and we are a 2020 premier team. We do have coaches here in the US and in Canada. And Beachbody is spread through the UK as well as France now. So there really is a huge opportunity to be global with your business. What we're truly passionate about is our community, our team, and how wide it spreads. We're really passionate about support. We support each other in everything, not just our fitness goals or our business goals, but just life in general. And we like to talk about those things, celebrate those things, help each other through anything that might be a struggle. We are always, always there. And I think that's what makes our team unique. Yes, there are lots of teams that are supportive, but there's just something about us where we can be different jobs, different lifestyles, different interests, different passions, and yet we are all unconditionally loving one another. And that is just a really cool place to be. So I'm proud of our team. We're over 1,000 coaches deep throughout the downline. So we are quite an established organization and we have a lot to offer every coach that decides to join us. All right, let's keep talking here. So of course you have questions about how this works and let's get into it a little bit. And again, I really just sort of want to give you just a few simple, basic details on this. I don't want to go into everything because if you get me going, I won't stop talking about coaching. So I'm trying to hold myself back with all of the things because really to start as a coach, you don't have to know it all. In fact, you won't ever know it all. We are constantly learning as coaches. And I think that eases some of that fear of, I don't know this part about it. I don't understand social media. I don't understand business. I don't understand commission. I don't understand building a network. Great. Not all of us understand that either. But your four, what we call our four vital behaviors, those will guide your business always. From day one to day 1000, the four vital behaviors are what are guiding you. And that's basically starting with being a product of the product. That's your first vital behavior. And these vital behaviors are given to us from corporate, and they're actually pretty spot on. And like I said, the first one is being a product of the product, and that's just you taking care of you. We want you to use a program that brings you joy. Do you love running? Do the running program. Do you love lifting? Lift. Do you want to do bar or yoga or dance or whatever? There's a program for you, as well as nutrition plans. If there's something that, if you're a vegetarian, or if you like to eat low carb, or if you're trying to work on your portion control, there's a nutrition plan for you. There's products for you. Shakeology, you can do whey, you can do vegan, you can do your Energize, your Recover. There's all kinds of amazing products that will literally meet every single need. So first is taking care of you. And then it's sharing about it, inviting people to join you. And that is however you want to do it and how it makes sense for your business. Do you want to send invites? Do you want to post on social media? Do you want to call people? Do you want to send newsletters via email? Do you want to knock on doors and invite your neighbors? Do you want to recruit your family? However it is that makes sense for you in the beginning, that's the next vital behavior. Invite people to join you. The next vital behavior that guides your business, I think, is important for every human being, not just a Beachbody coach, and that is personal development. And really, that's just a fancy way of saying taking care of your mind, taking care of your mindset and your heart. So that could be listening to inspiring podcasts. It could be videos on YouTube. It could be books. It could be something on TV that perhaps inspires you. It could be different trainings. And what's great is if you don't know where to start with that, we have resources and we have ideas. And wherever it is that you may be struggling, there is some personal development to help boost you, in your personal life, your business, your fitness, growing your team, whatever it may be. There is personal development that can support you with that. And it is a vital behavior of this business. The last vital behavior that guides your business is recognition. Recognizing not only your team and what they're up to, your clients that you're asking to join you, but also recognizing your own successes, your own little wins. Sometimes a win is just, I got up at 6 and worked out with my friends today. That is a win. Sometimes it's a smaller jean size. Sometimes it's enrolling your very first customer. But that recognition piece is not just for others, because we can be pretty good at that, but also recognizing what you are doing in your business, and that will drive it forward. Now, I know that I talked a lot about what you will learn. And yes, we do have lots of resources and trainings, and you have your team to lean on. The team is here to answer your questions, to give you ideas, to support you through, I want to do this, but I'm not sure how to do it. What ideas do you guys have? And we will brainstorm together. So the team is your best resource. But there are also trainings that we do, like team calls once a week. We'll do quarterly events for trainings. We'll do trainings through our larger team, the dream team. There are corporate trainings. There are trainings upon trainings upon trainings constantly happening. Do you need to attend them all? No. Do you need to attend them live? No, most of them, if not all, are recorded. But you'll always find something that interests you, something that you need to drive your business forward. And there's always something to be learned. And I love that. What's also cool is that if I attend a training that I think is really worthwhile, I bring it back to the team and teach the team about it. And then another teammate might do the same thing. So we're always helping each other. And we really want each other to grow. We're never comparing ourselves to one another. We're always pushing each other to do more and to do bigger things. So at this point, I'm going to pass it on to Bridget. She's going to introduce herself and chat a little bit more.
Hello. I am Bridget Wohlers. I am a diamond coach on the Fit Rig, and I have been coaching since March of 2018, so 2.5 years. So This is my favorite thing to talk about. Stuff, prizes, perks. All right. So earnings and perks. I think one of the most important things that we want to make sure that you know is that this is not a top-down compensation plan. It's not a pyramid. Those are illegal. Beachbody's been around way too long to get away with that. But we earn commission from not only the products that we share and sell to other people, but the products that our teammates sell as well. So what our fellow coaches and their coaches are selling above us, so the coaches that signed us up, as well as the coaches we bring in. So being a top 10 team for as many years as we have been, like Tasia mentioned, you can imagine that some of those weekly paychecks are pretty sweet. So we all enjoy the benefits of each other doing well. And more than just being able to cheer each other on, it shows up in our paycheck too. So that's the earnings. And then some of the other perks, we get 25% off all of our products and programs. We get exclusive first look at a lot of these products and programs. Sometimes we get a chance to sample things before they go out to the general public. And Beachbody actually is constantly, I don't know if you guys are feeling this way too, but constantly sending us surveys about new things that they're thinking about launching into the company, new products, new swag, and what do we think about it? What would we like? Even to the point of like what colors, what styles, that type of thing. So they're really engaged with us. And then of course, my very favorite thing, which is prizes. And prizes are anything from a t-shirt or a tank top for finishing a workout program, sweatshirts for consistently inviting and growing your business and inviting new people to join you. We've gotten directors chairs. Well, some of us, they're still shipping some of them, but directors chairs from Beachbody just for participating in a sort of a company-wide contest. What else? Oh, I got this sweatshirt. So and trips. There's trips every year. We go to Summit, which is our national training, which is a trip, and you can earn incentives to have some of that reimbursed. And then also we have an annual trip, which is usually just a fun trip. There's been cruises. They've gone to Disney. In April, we'll be going to Mexico. I'm not going to pretend that might not happen. So many cool things, and you don't have to be top to earn prizes. When you have 3 people join you, you get a prize. And so that's one of the things that really motivates me. So I'm super excited that Tasia let me talk about that. Next up, I don't know who's up next, Tasia.
Me.
Oh, Melissa. That's my girl, Melissa. Okay, thank you.
Hi guys. So I'm Melissa. I've also been coaching since March of 2018. I started coaching for the discount, so I didn't plan on any of the things. I just love 25% off. So for every 100, that's 5 I get to keep. That's how I think about it. But then we get to the fact that this is probably one of the most encouraging, supportive community. I don't think of all the words you can think of for encouraging and supportive, and I don't know, the best. Let's go with that. Community. There's not one person on this call, not one person on our team that is trying to one up the next person. It's not about a race. We are truly in this together. We are walking and running life together. We are really here to lift each other up. Hello, Miss Coach Reed or Coach Nora. I'm so used to Reed. And it's literally like the whole community, the 1,000 people that are a part of our bigger team, and then we get smaller teams from all of that. But just for example, yesterday, somebody asked for encouragement. One of the things that we do as a team is sweat for each other. And somebody has a friend who's going through a really hard thing, and she asked us to sweat for her friend. And really we needed to sweat for her as a team member. And so this morning, that was what we did. And we came together to encourage each other at the early hour of before 6 for Patty and the rest of us around 6. And we really just leaned into the fact that every spot matters. It's an organization within our team, but it really matters. So if it's one of us on our Fit Rig team going through something hard, we're here to encourage each other. We are, like Tasia said earlier, definitely here for the good, for the bad, for the ugly, for the laughter and the tears. And I don't know any other communities of like at home type of businesses like this where it's like that. I've never been a part of that, and I've done other little businesses before. Um, and so just always remember that we are all here for each other. We're here to encourage each other, lift each other up, and we truly believe in each other. And we leave that whole comparison game for some other girl gang because that is not for us. All right, who's next? I think Isabella.
All right, so yes, my name is Isabella and I'm the coach in Canada. I think they're raising here. So yeah, I've been coaching for a year and a half. I am a single mom of 2. I work full time, but I am working towards making this business my full-time income and above, because yes, I would love to work from home one day and have the time freedom and also be financially free, not having to worry about my bills and struggles and things like that. I just don't want to go that road. So what is it required of me to become a coach and be part of this team is actually, first of all, you have to decide. You have to decide that this is exactly what you want, because there's a huge potential in this business. And then you have to commit. That means you have to show up every day. You're showing up for yourself. You are required, like Tasia mentioned before, to take care of yourself first. And that's like the number one priority in this company, because then you're going to start feel better. You're going to attract people. They will want to drink from the same fountain that you're drinking, because it is inspiring. People want that. People don't want to feel like crap, and they do, because I was there one day and I remember scrolling Instagram left and right, and I was like, what are those people doing? Because I literally want to feel like they feel, and it's not fake, it's real. So be consistent, lead by example, be the product of the product. We have amazing products, which is like Shakeology, Energize, post-workout. All those products we're going to make you feel really good. Again, show up on a consistent basis, because if you're showing up on a regular basis, people see that your store is open and you are open for business. So this is why it's important to, even if you don't want to record your videos, things like that, at least posting some pictures. Your journey is your experience. And yeah, the most important things, after you help yourself, you are also helping others to reach their goals when it comes to like fitness, nutrition, and the business. So I know you might not have the background of it, but trust me, you will learn a lot in this business, and you will learn a lot about yourself. So the next thing is, what are the enrollment options? We do have a few packages that you can start with. The best package is obviously Challenge Pack. If you already own Beachbody On Demand, your second option is Completion Pack, and it does, I believe it does have a business kit, or it doesn't, Tasia? It does. Okay. So yeah, with your Completion Pack or Challenge Pack, your business fee is waived. That means you are starting your business for free. And yeah, that doesn't happen too often, because if you have to like start your physical business, not network marketing, you actually have to put a lot of money or get your starter kit that's like hundreds of dollars. This one is actually free, because you are getting the products for yourself that you're going to consume anyway. So yes, because this is your enrollment option. There's like few of them. After this call, you can talk to your coach, and your coach is going to help you choose the right one for you. So yeah, who's the next person? Patty.
That's me. Hi guys, I'm Patty. I am a coach on the Fit Rig. Everybody said how long they were coaching, and I always get confused and try to remember, but a really long time. I've been on the team at least. So I've been using Beachbody products probably for about 4 years. And maybe about 2 years ago, I finally decided to try maybe to dabble in the coaching part. I've been a discount coach for probably 3 years. But again, I got a couple years ago, decided, I don't know, let's see what this might do. And honestly, it just kind of fell in my lap because other people started asking me what I was doing and what I was using, and it just kind of went from there. So I wanted to talk a little bit about, once you kind of make that decision that you want to try it out and want to try this coaching thing, where you kind of go from there and how you get started. So typically we start with a getting started call, which is a call between just you and the person who invited you to this call. So we call it your coach, your upline coach. We'll set up a for real phone call with you, which people don't ever do anymore, but a real call where you can hear each other's voices, or Zoom. I know when I do it with my coaches, I usually set it up on Zoom so I can see them too. And kind of just go over some basics with you, like the, bare minimum, bare bones things that you need in order to kind of get started. And then from there, also introduce you to some Kickstart trainings that are available through Beachbody that you'll have access to once you get a coach enrollment. You'll have access to trainings that are available online. And then we have some trainings that we made within the Fit Rig that are, I don't know, just like, to me, a little bit better in the sense that, like, I know Tasia has put a lot of it together, and her upline has, and so it just feels a little bit more personal and more relatable. So the Kickstart training is usually, I think, 7 days or something, and it kind of goes through, again, just like the basic simplified things that you need to know to kind of sell your first challenge pack, or what to post on social media to kind of introduce yourself as a coach, and just some little basics to get you started. The thing to remember with this business is that you are your own CEO of this business, and it's all yours. And how you choose to run it, how fast you decide to go, how slow you decide to go, is really just all up to you. So I'm one of those girls that took it real slow to get started. And there's people on the team who, like I would say Isabella, or someone that just was off and running as soon as they started. So you really kind of just do what feels right for you and what you have time to do. And you're in control of all that, which is really nice. So it's not one of those things where, oh, I don't have time, or I have too much going on, because you really get to choose how much time you want to put into it. I think that's all I got.
Thank you. I'm so glad that everybody got to say hello and just offer a little bit. What I want to do at this point is I kind of want to just wrap all of that up into a little bow, because it's a lot of information. And I know that it took me a really long time to decide to finally say yes, because I was trying to wrap my brain around all of the information and trying to make sense of it and trying to figure out how it would fit my life, and if it would fit my life, and if it was something that I really wanted to do. And I think that one of the biggest pieces of what we all just said was that this is something that you're not going to do alone. It's something that you will learn along the way, and it's something that will help you be a better version of you. And there's really only one place that I think you can do that, and it's in a community like this, in a team like this. And so if any of that is something that you want for yourself, to better yourself, to be more confident, to find more joy every day, to be in a community that supports you no matter what your decisions and choices are, then you're in the right place, and you should be saying yes to this. The business side of it, you'll learn it. There is no giant leap from being what you are today to being a Beachbody coach. It again is taking care of you and sharing it with others. So at the beginning of this call, I mentioned, why is it such a good idea to start your coaching business now, November 2020? And the reason is people always want to start their health journeys at the beginning of a year. I would say more so than not, if people are feeling like they can't get to a gym, or they're not allowed to get to a gym, or perhaps they're home for work, or they're home because their kids are home, they're going to need to start their health and fitness journey from home. And yes, they still might wait until January, but they are going to join someone who they've been watching starting now. They won't join you if you start in January. They will join you after watching you work hard in November and December. So right now, if you're like, okay, I'm thinking I want to do this, I'm thinking that I really want to inspire people. If you sign up now and start to work on yourself now and start to share your journey now, when it comes to the new program launch that's coming in December, when it comes to January and February, and when people are really ready, they're going to think of you because they've seen you share your journey since November of 2020. And they're going to go, oh yeah, that girl, she's been working really hard. She already has results because she's been working already for 60 days or whatever. I should join her because she's been consistent, because she has shown up through the holidays, because she has shown up all the way through until January, because she hasn't stopped being consistent, because she looks like someone who I can relate to. And that is why now is the time to start to show up for you. So don't wait. If you enroll now as a coach, you'll already get a promo code for the new program, the 9-week Control Freak, that's launching in December. You'll be able to already kick off your business from the moment you sign up. You can already start to ask people to join you. Again, it's simple. It's asking your neighbor, your coworker, your best friend to join you, and that will kick off your business right there. In fact, that will earn your investment right back. So take it slow. We're going to break it down nice and simply for you. We're going to be there for you to walk you through all of it. And even when you don't want us bothering you, we're going to be there anyway, because we get really excited about all team members, even people who are old like me and have been around for 6+ years, and everybody who's brand new and all the people in between. It's very exciting to see coaches work and blossom and do things with their business. So we are excited always to invite new people and welcome new people to the team. So at this point, I don't know, Emily, if you have any questions. I know the rest of us have heard this spiel a time or two. I don't know if you have any questions or if you want to just chat later with me.
Let me keep thinking, and I will probably have questions later.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, I think sometimes some of it has to set in, and then conversation happening later. And I still think of questions, and here I am, like I said, 6 years later, I still have questions. So thankfully we have each other to ask. All right, friends, does anybody else have anything to add? That was great, guys. It always fires me up. I'm not gonna be able to go to bed now. Okay. Well, thank you again for being here. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you for listening in. I will share the recording, of course. And I'm just really grateful for all of you and for this awesome team. And we'll chat soon. Thanks, everybody.